Okay, so now we're going to start building the drawers. I'm using half-inch sanded plywood for the sides and the back. The front, I'm going to use the same 3/4 inch plywood that I used before for the frame. So I'm going to use pocket holes to put everything together, along with some nail guns for the back, because you won't ever see those, and that'll kind of help hold it in place so it's in the right spot. I'm also going to route the bottom. Route slits for the bottom, and I'm gonna use some board to put in those slits in that groove to make the bottom. You could do the bottom a couple different ways. You could have just made it the same size as the drawer, and then nailed it or screwed it in from the bottom. But just to make it a little stronger and look a little better, decided to route grooves and do the bottoms that way. But we got 8 drawers to do in total, so I'm going to do 1 to start, see how that goes from start to finish, and then I'll just do the next 7 all in a row. Like I said before, I'm going to build 1 all the way through and kind of figure out the best way to build this 1 drawer. I'll have a better way, and hopefully quicker, because I have a lot to do, a quicker way to build all the other ones. Now it's time to repeat this 7 more times. I just did a test fit to make sure all the drawers fit in. Height wise, there's going to be a little bit of clearance issues, so I knew I was going to have to do some sanding or cutting of some of the drawers. So I'll make sure they fit, and then we'll go ahead and install the rails. Now I decided to go with sliding rails. I didn't do soft close. They were a little bit more, but I didn't really think I needed it in these drawers. Could have done bottom, but I decided to go with the side rails. It looked like a little bit easier to mount based on how I built the frame. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Also didn't want to do like kind of the traditional wood rails that are, I don't think I could replicate those, and they always seem to break on any dresser that I've ever had. So I'm going to go ahead and use these good quality side rails, and we'll see how they work. Now it's test fitting and adjusting everything as you needed. I needed to do a little bit of tweaking and some light sanding, and also some cutting, so a little bit more than light sanding, but was able to get them all to fit, get them all to open pretty well. I'm a little concerned that when we paint them, it's going to make some things rub again, so we'll have to figure that out, but for right now, we'll say it's good. So that first drawer with the rails and the size and everything worked really well, and I got excited that the other ones were going to be just as simple, and I was wrong. All the other ones seemed to give me a problem in one way or another, so I had to kind of work around a few little different challenges for each one of them, but kind of tweak some things here and there, and just gotta play around with it to get them to open and close kind of the way you need it to.